Well, it's been a long time since I did a video game review. It's been like, what, 2 years ago now? Point is, I finished beating the game just recently. Let's review this bad boy. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing the spin-off sequel to Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, where you play as Chloe Frazer this time, played again by Claudia Black. You know, from Uncharted 2 and 3. Anyway, she enlists the aid of renowned mercenary Nadine Ross, played again by Laura Bailey, in order to recover the Tusk of Ganesh, an Indian artifact that Chloe's own father became obsessed with. They also endeavor to keep it out of the hands of Asav, played by Usman Ally, a ruthless war profiteer who endeavors to use the Tusk for his own personal gain. Together, they venture deep into the mountains of India in search of the legendary artifact. Along the way, they learn to work together to unearth the mystery of the artifact, fight their way through fierce opposition, and prevent the region from falling into chaos. Now, the graphics and mocap animation is very similar to Uncharted 4, but that's not the main focus here. The story and plotline, in terms of execution, is what matters. I mean, yeah, it's a different take on the Uncharted adventure, but for me, if it's a different story, I'm totally down with it. I mean, it's a lot shorter than the previous Uncharted games, but still, it's very entertaining to play nonetheless. Speaking of which, the gameplay controls, while being unresponsive at times, I'll touch upon that later, it still feels like I'm on this quest with these characters. A game like this should make you feel like that throughout the course of the experience. Kudos to Naughty Dog on that, seriously. Anyways, the cinematography is also impressive to watch. I also love the water on camera lens effect in this game. It just makes it feel like someone actually filmed it like it's a legit movie. Man, Naughty Dog's got some mad skills, I'll say that much. The direction from both Sean Askayag and Kurt Murganow is how you pronounce it. Forgive me for butchering their names, but they did an excellent job coaching the mocap actors for this game. Chloe is still Chloe, Nadine is still Nadine, Sam Drake is in the mix, spoiler alert, but he's played again by Troy Baker, which is amazing. But guys, not only that, since Uncharted 4, which I currently still have by the way, also a favorite of mine, but when I saw him on screen, I have no choice but to holler out with joy. He's awesome! Such a great throwback to one of the best characters and most relatable characters ever made. In terms of character development, the back and forth chemistry between both Nadine and Sam is as dynamic as ever. No spoilers. Immense props to Naughty Dog for bringing him back. Seriously, huge kudos to you guys. Even the action sequences are so much fun to play and also fun to watch as well. I mean, come on, it's Uncharted. Expect some action in this game. The shoot 'em ups, the explosions, chases, train fights, everything. Speaking of which, the moving train level in this game, no joke, reminds me a lot of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, which I also have as part of the Nathan Drake collection. Buy it at select stores near you. But what's different about that level is that although 100% similar, the graphics and animation were a bit updated, making it all the more realistic. So that's another point I have to give Naughty Dog for. Man, 33 and a half years, which is crazy. And because of their passion for making video games open to the public, they still knock it out of the park. Keep making great games, Naughty Dog. I'm counting on you guys. But I'll be real with you. As much as I enjoy this game a whole lot, I do have a couple minor problems in it. First off, Asav, the main villain of the story, he's a bit cliche. He's the typical villain who wants to conquer world domination by defusing some sort of bomb to a city. And I'm like, really? Do we have to go to the Mission Impossible route? Whatever, we do roll with it because it's Uncharted. It's too awesome to think otherwise. Also, a couple comedic jokes can be slightly off. Like towards the very beginning of the game, Chloe is cracking jokes to this young Indian girl and I was like, okay, it's cute and all, but can we just get to the adventure, please? But good thing that was a brief scene, so the game knows that it will go on its merry way, so that's nothing to be worried about. Also, this is a huge complaint of mine. The gameplay controls were just a pain in the butt to deal with, guys. Like, for example, I'm trying to climb from one cliffside to another, and for some odd reason, the game does not want to let me, and it causes my character to fall off and die multiple times. I have to admit, that was really annoying. But still, it did not compromise the experience of the game as a whole. In the end, I thought it was a fun game. Sure, it's a bit short, but it does have an entertaining adventure story, exhilarating action levels, great characters that you can interact with, and most of all, an overall great addition to the Uncharted video game collection. I own the whole series now. Crazy, right? Anyways, as a result, I rate Uncharted The Lost Legacy 4.5 stars out of 5. Not the best game of all time, but still, it was adventurous fun. That's what these games are all about. An Indiana Jones type video game action adventure series that everyone can pick up and play for themselves. I highly recommend it. So Uncharted The Lost Legacy. Have you played it? If you have, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Was it adventurous fun like it should be? Was it a watered down, overhyped wasteland? Answers down below, please. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out on a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and Twitter and I'll choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.